Okay. Everybody is telling me, oh my God, have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Rest in peace, the Queen. Huh? The Queen. I mean, she wasn't my queen, but maybe if I was from one of her Commonwealth realms, I would, she would be my queen, right? I think she's Jamaica's queen, probably. I don't know. But anyway, Elizabeth the Second was, and always will be the Queen of the United Kingdom. And like I said, all the other Commonwealths that they have, maybe 14 or 15. She was born in Mayfair, London. And she was the first child of the Duke of Duchess of York. The first. Her father ascended to the throne in 1936 upon the abdication of his own brother, King Edward, making Elizabeth the heir to the throne. She was born April 12, 1926, and she died September 8, 2022. Now, everyone is like, some people are happy, some people are sad, and then, everyone's asking, what do I think? What do I see in this? Oh, if you're listening this on the Instagram, please move over to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube, and so I can continue and give you more beautiful information on the Queen. There's a lot of things about the Queen you guys should investigate, She has a family member that I have always found interesting. Do you know who that family member is? So the Queen is a relative of Vlad the Impaler. I was about to say Impala like the car. Vlad the Impaler. When you always hear this story about Count Dracula, when I was younger and I found out that Count Dracula was actually a real character, I was like, holy shit, that's crazy, right? Now, of course, he was the ruler of modern day Romania, but it's what he did. He was an occultist. He was a great warrior. And these type of individuals like Vlad the Impaler, right? What you guys would call Count Dracula. They don't go nowhere. Now, what do I mean when I say they don't go nowhere? When these type of individuals die, these people who are very mystic or very much involved in the occult, magic, stuff like that, their soul usually doesn't go anywhere. Meaning it's usually reincarnated into the same family, the same bloodline, etc., etc., etc. Now, if you do not believe in that, then that's okay, right? Because I guess it only works if you believe. And if you don't believe, then I can't really fault you for that. If you say, nigga, you're nuts, that's some crazy conspiracy bullshit, that's okay. But Count Dracula, since we got Halloween coming up next month, right? Vlad sorry, something just passed by. I had a little brain fart. But Vlad is, I think, the great uncle. I don't know how many generations removed. I have to go look at the chart. But he is related to the Queen. It says that his great grandmother, Marie of Trek, was also the great grandmother to the Queen. Now, I believe, let me see. The link appears, Vlad's great grandmother, Mary of Trek, who was also the grandmother to Britain's Queen Elizabeth, was the queen during the reign of King George V. Now, the royal family has links to everywhere because, as you know, these people, they marry within each other. They keep the DNA nice and closely knit, you know. And the royal family, they have links to many, different families and countries all over Europe. And if you go further back, the Middle East, North Africa, these bloodlines, they go back. Why? Because these individuals always come back. There was this show that I used to be fascinated with called The Highlander, right? And the only way you could kill a Highlander was by removing their head. But the Highlanders, they never died, right? I'm not really sure how they got that power, but they were immortal. Immortality, that was their power. And a lot of the times when we're talking about these people, like the Queen, Elizabeth, Vlad the Impaler, they are also immortal. Now, immortal in what sense? In the sense that the body, right, that has probably gone away, right? But the soul has other jobs to do. The prince, or who is now king, he owns many properties in Vlad's old Transylvania. He has a lot of properties there. And they stay close because they know that's their lineage, it's like these type of individuals, the same way in Haitian Vodou, how we can call on certain spirits and certain entities and stuff like that. They do the same shit. They just do it in a different way, another level, I guess you can say. And yeah. So, rest in peace, the Queen. May her soul rest in peace. You all, definitely, check that out. Do a little investigation to see how many relatives, or not only relatives, but check to see how far these bloodlines go. Not only the royal family, but if you get into like, the Rockefellers and Bill Gates and the Rothschilds and the Van Burens, and like everybody's related. And they did not become related today. This is like centuries old, right? And they also, they keep record of a lot of shit. You know, they keep a lot of records. So, you know, compared to us, the regular common people, right? Especially like, you know, the blacks who went through the African slave trade, the West African slave trade, the East Arab slave trade before that. I mean, you know, they destroyed much of our not only history, you know, I don't know what my great grandfather or grandmother, or you know, the ones that came from West Africa. I don't know their name. You know, I might be able to pinpoint, okay, they're from this region, that region, but that's it. But you know, these individuals, they keep records. They've been doing it for a very long time. I'm talking about a couple centuries, you know. So a couple hundreds of years they've been keeping up, maybe further than that, you know, because the rabbit hole goes very deep. So rest in peace, the Queen. If you all are sad, if you all are crying, you know, don't shed too much tears for the Queen, because I'm pretty sure she'll be back. Like yeah, how you call that? Like the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what he says, right? I'll be back. You know? Yeah. As that's going on, Haiti right now is, you know, in its regular chaotic self, you know? So we'll see what happens next. So you all have a nice day, have a blessed day. I know you guys, I had so many people messaging me, huh? Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? Had motherfuckers in Haiti calling me. Yo, Redna Mouri. Redna Mouri. I was like, damn. The Queen really was a real popular figurehead, huh? Real popular. You know, what she needs to do, or what they need to do, is give back our shit that's probably in their museums, because you know they like to collect other people's stuff and put in their museum. They do that a lot. So anyway, it's a little bit rainy right now in Florida, so just wanted to leave this message, and you all have a blessed day. Well, rest of your day. Pour some liquor for the Queen.